yours.
Okay, we're back. We're back. Sorry. Come back. I deleted the post.
Adam.
Well, I was getting mixed messages. That was not entirely my fault. Okay. All right. Welcome to What's Up Wednesday. We're having
Hi, Kim. We're back.
Adam. Start. Oh, we're back. Okay, good. But I don't see any. Oh, there we go. I think I'm having a technical difficulty on my end. Kim.
Again?
Hi. Plus, I'm medicated, let's be honest. Hi, Kim. How are you? Why am I talking like that?
Because you're using your bingo voice. I did a snap on Snapchat this week, and I had to redo it. I'm like, let's try that again without the bingo voice. I don't know, like E8,
E17. Oh, that's
I know
nice.
E is
Hi,
not an 8,
Kim says hi,
there's no
gorgeous
E in bingo.
people.
There's no E in bingo.
Can you see the comments from? I don't think you can, right?
What's that?
Can you see the comments, Danica? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Mariana. He has a medical prescription, and he's currently using it.
I'm currently living in Houston, so we'll just talk about that a little vaguely, just for privacy reasons.
So anyway, all right, I'm just making sure I shared it so I can, and now I need
Great.
to go back.
If you guys out there would share it, that would be awesome. Because, you know why.
Use your judgment. So we were just, we're talking about lots of things because I was actually ready on time today, which is a miracle and a half because, I really stressed Adam out, I think last week because it was like within the last second, I was still moving my lights around. So there's this window behind me. It's a whole big story, but so I'm always worrying about my lighting, but I'm glad.
It's a growth process. My lighting's not great either. I look like I'm a snowman. Would you like to build a snowman? I need my self-tanner. When is that upcoming?
Is coming in 5 days. It will be launched. So we'll get you hooked up.
All right.
But you went out a couple times this week, which is not usual for you. Twice in a week.
I know.
So what's up with that? I'll tell you about my going out.
So, Kim says we both look fabulous. Thank you, Kim.
Oh, thanks, Kim. Kim's my Power Lips model. She looks so good.
I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to borrow some pics. I bet she looks
amazing.
Yeah. Kim is my, I wanted to say spiritual guide.
Spiritual sister?
Yeah. Yeah. She and I are supposed to work out a meditation for me because I'm all over the place,
Yeah.
Because I'm trapped in this house. But this past week was an exception. Yay.
Okay.
So let's talk about that. So, first thing is, this weekend, Scott was going to be out of town visiting a family, and rather than having to stay at home by myself with Jake, I went to Sharon and Van's for a sleepover.
Love them.
Yes, it was so much fun. So we, Jake and I went over there, hung out with Sharon and Van, had a great time, and they were invited to a St. Patrick's Day party, just real casual, come hang out in our backyard and drink beers kind of party, and asked me if I wanted to go. My first instinct was to say, no, I'll just sit here and, relax or whatever. But I'm trying to resist that because that is not the migraine or the dizziness or the medication that's saying no, I don't want to do that. That's the depression and the anxiety. And so I have to be on the lookout for when that voice is speaking up because I've let that one talk to me too much. So I just said, yeah, sure. Let's go. I mean, worst case scenario, I can take an Uber to get home. Right?
Yeah.
no problem.
So was it fun though?
It was. It was a good time. I met some really interesting people. The crazy thing is I met a girl that lives in my neighborhood, like just down the street. I might be able to walk to her house without falling down, although there are some parts of the sidewalk that are crazy, so can't promise anything. Okay, but she lives.
For anyone new, it's because Adam uses a cane or a wheelchair.
Yes,
not because he's the town drunk.
Yeah, well, right. Yeah, I have a balance disorder. That's why I'm Adam tilted. Get it? Get it? Yeah. So So I was using the cane at this party. It's really different. The differences between when I use a cane and when I use a wheelchair. It's really interesting. We'll talk about that at some point. But anyway, so she lives in my neighborhood. And she came to the party with people that she met during Hurricane Harvey.
Oh. It was a Hurricane Harvey reunion.
I was there with people that I met during Hurricane Harvey.
Mm-hmm.
And we live in the same neighborhood.
The rose and thorn type thing.
I know, right? It's like, wow, what a coincidence. That sucks. How did you do?
Well, you got flooded out of your house too.
Exactly.
We're so bonded.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. Kim, that is why I'm called Adam Tilted. It makes all kinds of sense now. I know. Nobody got it. I thought everyone would get it when I came up with that, and nobody does. Oh, did you? Good. That's why I named my show Thoughts from a Dizzy Dude. Because people remember the Dizzy Dude. Mm. But yeah, Kim, that's why I'm Adam Tilted. So I had a really good time at that party. It was nice to be out and exercise those social skills.
Yeah, I was exercising my social skills on St. Patrick's Day as well.
Oh, that's right. You had the morning drink-a-thon.
Yes.
How did that go?
Yes. This went where my husband said, hey, we're invited to a party. It's going to be really fun. And I said, awesome. And then I kind of got myself, kind of like Adam, I have to work myself up to parties. I'm not a huge partier. I'm not more of a dinner party kind of girl. And so I'm like, all right, I'm doing this, and I'm going to take one for the team. I'm going to be a good team player. And I know those kisses aren't for me, so I'm not even going to look at the comments. So then
It was my mom.
I got a little notification from my husband the day before that said, okay, so the party starts at 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. And I said, no, 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. He's like, no, it's morning. Okay, so we were at the bar at 8:30 in the morning, drinking my first of several Bloody Marys. And the only reason I did the Bloody Marys is I need food when I drink. So I ate a lot of pickles and olives that day. I think I'm still retaining water from the salt levels of that morning, but I have a new appreciation for morning drinking. This might not be a good thing, but I do. I have a new appreciation for morning drinking because we drank to our heart's content. As Fletcher said, just shy of Frank Gallagher. If you've ever watched Shameless, you'll know that reference. But we had a nice time, and we came home and we took naps. And he had to actually go function like a human being, and I got to just stay home. But there was a whole rest of the day to be had. So it was quite I can see why people might, not me, but people might go out and do the morning thing, rest, and then do a night thing.
Okay.
It's possible.
Yeah.
It is possible.
I can do that, but I need a full day of recovery after. Don't.
Oh, but there wasn't that. There was a quick nap and lots of water. But by 10 o'clock that night, I could have gone for another something. But, I didn't. But that means the first party has started at 8 in the morning. Just saying.
All right, we've got some comments. Have you seen these?
I'm looking at them right now.
Social skills are overrated.
Yeah, Mariana and I have a symbiotic brain wave. But it was good. We were both out on St. Patrick's Day, which is
I know.
Rare.
I know.
It was good. I mean,
and
we're out.
You
together.
saw Kim. I was sipping my coffee thinking, damn, Danica's having way more fun than me right now.
I was having fun. There was like bagpipes and a band of
old
Irish guys. And our friend who invited us got me a plate of bacon and eggs and, cause I'm vegan. And, it was really fun. It was a really good time.
That's awesome.
I still got it. Got it. But you went out again too.
I did.
You went out a couple minutes ago.
We had a Snapchat meetup here in Houston, which was fun and interesting. Snapchat meetups are, any time you meet people in real life that you've just known on a screen, it's surreal.
You know what I think is the weirdest thing or coolest thing or most surreal thing about it is it really feels like you've actually known them already.
I know.
Like you pick up like you actually have been friends, because for those of you not on Snapchat in our community, Kim's in our community on Snapchat, we really know each other's lives. We know each other's spouses and children and stories and what we do for a living. And I mean, we know more about some of these people than we really want to know.
Yeah.
But we know a lot about these people. So when you meet them in person, you start your conversation like you've known each other for 15 years. It's really weird.
It is weird.
It's like we're in the Big Brother house. It's concentrated friendship melding.
It is. Right? Well, and then there's also the camera effect, because people look different in real life than they do. They do on social media. They do. I mean, I do. Everyone does. A lot of people on social media don't even realize I'm in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Because you
makes sense.
You can't tell.
A lot of people on social media don't realize my lower half of the body is a horse.
Are you, what are those called? Centaurs? No.
Yes.
Yeah, centaurs?
Yes.
Those are one of my favorites. I loved the big manly chest.
Shocking.
With the horse in the back that sounded like it could go pretty great. Kim said that's a great analogy, the Big Brother house. Yeah.
Right? Because you see those people and they're like, or you know what, even like The Bachelor or something, and they're saying, how can you, really fall in love with someone? Honestly, when things are really compressed into situations, it changes the dynamic. So
it does.
But
it's just a matter of what happens when the pressure is released, because that changes the dynamic as well. Right. So
that's my best face. Hopefully that's the thumbnail of our show this week.
Oh, I'm sure it will be.
Okay.
The meetup was at a restaurant, the Fountains Pub. So it's kind of a restaurant bar. It was very pretty. It was on the little man-made water, I guess a pond would be best way to describe it, with the waterfall.
Says the scientist.
Well, it's created. It's a hole in the ground filled with water, and they put a water fountain in the middle of it.
Got it.
It looks pretty. It's right next to the freeway, so there's that. But it looks. Yeah. It was pretty, especially when the sun went down. Anyway, that party I used the wheelchair because I was going by myself. The other party I was going with Sharon and Van, so I felt like if anything happened or I had someone watching my back. This was going by myself, so I used the wheelchair.
Got it.
Way different experience. Yeah, and I did on my Snap, I was showing some of the things about just the design or the layout of that place that most people don't even notice that were big problems for me and just diminish my overall experience.
You said something to me that I've never thought about in my life. And I want you to, I may end up kind of just saying it here, but I never really thought about wheeling yourself into the bathroom, what you do with the door. It's never occurred to me how you're going to wheel in and hold a door.
Well, doors are tough under best of circumstances.
Anyway, yeah.
And bathroom doors are doubly tough because they're usually in a cramped, smaller area.
Yeah.
And they're heavy. So what you have to do, the way that works, I should make a little video. See, I need a camera person. I really do, because
yeah, you do.
I want to show. I'll have to work that out. Just take one day and just show all these things. Like, I would have loved to have shown myself using the ramp to get up to the restrooms, because that would have been hilarious. I almost bit it. I mean, it would have been painful, but it would have been hilarious and educational.
It would have been hilarious day one.
Yes.
But the next day,
exactly.
when you ate, like,
right.
you just played
right.
Super Bowl.
And for those of you that didn't watch my snap, just real quickly, the floor was cement, painted cement, and it was nice and smooth, and that's great, especially for the chair, because, you know, once I get some speed going, I don't have to push. I can just coast.
Glide, yeah.
Now I see, all right, there's the ramp to the restrooms. It's kind of steep because they don't want to make it not steep. The less steep,
takes
the
up
longer,
too much space.
right?
Yeah.
And so the problem is that, steep, you gotta, it's hard to get up that thing. So
Kim says you can wear a GoPro camera on your
yes,
head.
I would love that. I would love that. I just need some help financing that. So if you want to go to Patreon.com/Adam Tilted, then
we need to fund you
yes.
at this so you can start documenting.
Yes,
difficulties
that would be perfect. Stuff. That would be perfect. Yeah. So anyway, I'm rolling. I'm getting up some speed, some momentum to carry me up the ramp. Well, unfortunately, at the bottom of the ramp, it's not like, here's the floor, here's the ramp. Oh, you know what? Here's the floor.
You were fine.
here's the ramp. Do you notice the problem with that?
Yeah.
There's a bump at the bottom of the ramp. See that bump, okay? It's not like a triangle. It's like a kind of a blunt end at the... And that's what I hit. So, kaboom. My casters hit that. Yeah, my casters hit that. And if it's more... It doesn't take much. If it's more than... Even like a quarter of an inch, and the casters hit it, immediately stops. So, of course, my momentum is I hit, and then I'm still going. The back of the chair is still going. Fortunately, I can use my legs, so I was able to use my leg to stop myself from falling, which is great. But I'm sure they think they're compliant. They're ADA compliant. They have a ramp.
Yeah.
But you know what's cool is I've already had someone new add me on Snapchat as a result of being at that meetup. And he sent me a snap today that said, thanks for sharing that, because that ramp was probably built by somebody like me. And I never thought of that before.
Never thought about it. Yeah. It's true.
He said it, and I'll think about it from now on.
I've never thought about the door.
Yeah.
Sometimes I've offered assistance to someone in a chair. Different circumstances, but I swear if I see anyone near a bathroom door, or any door, I'm really going to think about it, because just imagining wheeling with one hand and trying to hold that door
it's hard.
with the other. Like, I don't know. Oh no, that's a lot. So you're always telling me things I didn't.
You have to learn how to pop a wheelie. Yeah, we'll see. And now my only recommendation is that you do ask.
Yeah.
First.
Well,
don't just go
I
and
know,
open the door.
To me, that seems so obvious, but
right, no, it needs to be said, because some people create an awkward situation that doesn't need to be created. So just say, hey, do you mind if, can I hold the door for you? Is a good way to say it. Can I hold the door for you? Because you might
Scott.
might say that to everyone. Anyone. Can I hold the door for you? So, yeah.
Yeah.
But the problem at this restaurant was that it was a double whammy because they had tile laid down on top of the concrete.
Oh.
So there was an up level of the tile, plus I had the door. So once I got the door open and started to roll in, I got stuck by the tile, and I can't do the wheelie to hop over the ledge and do the door at the same time. I can only do so much. I'm sorry.
Well, and imagine even if you were like elderly or more immobilized in your actual body.
Well,
like
exactly. I'm using
range of motion or whatever.
Fit. I'm fit.
Yeah.
I'm healthy. I can use some strength to try to pull the door open while but I can't imagine someone who doesn't have that kind of strength. There's just no way you'd have to get assistance. And if I couldn't use my legs, I would have had to get someone to open the door for me. And then that's awkward. Yeah. Now that I've passed the death trap of the ramp, I would have to go back down the ramp, hop over the death trap again at the bottom, which is even harder because now you've got momentum that you didn't create, right? And then find someone, can you open the bathroom door for me? And they're going to look at you like, even though you're in a wheelchair, you should be able to open the door. That's what people will look at you like, even though that's really not the right attitude. So, yeah, it was a mixed bag. But I did have fun at the meetup. I don't want anyone to get the wrong impression. It's just that I took the opportunity to point out some small things that most people it doesn't occur to you because it's not a problem for you, but it becomes a huge problem for me, and it kind of kills the buzz.
Yeah, I mean, the way it is getting you and I out the door to party anyway.
Yeah, it's like I got enough trouble. The fact that I even made it here is a miracle. And now I've got the Olympics of obstacles in my way.
Right?
Yeah,
oh man. So. Those things are cool though. I think it's cool that people, get to meet in person, and people who don't really realize that we can be friends on social the way we really are. It's funny. Although speaking of, a couple things happened this week. I was on my soapbox yesterday, if you saw my Snap story, just saying, people can unfollow you. They can unfollow us on Facebook. They can unfollow us on Snapchat.
Oh, yeah.
They can unfollow us anywhere. Why is it that some people feel the need to tell other people how to run their social accounts?
Yeah, I don't understand that. Because not only do you not have to follow me, I never asked you to follow me.
No.
So I don't feel like I owe you anything.
I'm still thinking the woman, I know you saw my story, the woman that unfollowed me on Snapchat was offended by Airplane. Do you guys remember the Airplane movies? Airplane 1 and 2? I really remember 1. I don't remember 2 as much.
I didn't see them until I was in college.
Oh my God. It's just horrendous 80s humor. It's from 1982.
Terrible. It's terrible.
And it's
it's campy, but it's also
hilariously funny, inappropriate, wrong. They don't hold back from anyone. Everyone's a target. And I find it funny because it was just the era that they were in when I posted a couple of those clips, and then had someone unfollow me, and I've been joking all week. It's because of Airplane. Or my cursing, because I curse a lot.
God damn Airplane.
It could be worse. They should see some of the other stuff that goes on. But I don't know. What time have we got? It's 11:25.
Yeah, we've been.
See how fast that goes? Yeah. So I have a million more things to talk about. Like you were going to tell me about why when my dog does something bad, punishing her 20 minutes later doesn't work. But we're going to have to save that for the next time.
Yeah. Next time we'll keep that on the list. I appreciate all you guys that stopped by. Thank you so much for
I'm
sharing
so
your
excited
morning
you
with
guys
us. It
came.
was fun. And we'll be
HOH competition. Exactly.
Yeah.
Marianne, I got you. We'll go through Snap together. I know. I'll give you a whole bunch of really fun friends.
Great. All right.
Yeah.
So, bye, I guess. Any wise words to send us on our way, Danica?
Of course. No.
Okay. Well, then
Not a thing.
we'll see you guys next Wednesday. Cheers.